Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Today we're going to be going over the brand new hotfix patch 1.1.5. It hit the first Descendant around midnight Pacific Standard Time on the 17th, so not even morning yet. And we are going to go through it. There's a few pretty important things that have to do with the implant reactor system and the new changes to the resource defense. And there's also some just small changes and changes in general that are pretty nice. So without further ado, we're going to hop right in. Check timestamps below if you want to jump to wherever you want to learn about. But don't forget to subscribe if you feel that I've earned it. Like the video if it helped you, and comment any feedback you guys have for me down below. But let's jump in. So here are the details on the 1.1.5 patch. So first things first, content improvement and bug fixes. We have got infiltration operation 400%. So improved an intermittent screen lag issue that occurs while playing infiltration operation hard on 400%. So they just, hopefully that improves some of the FPS drops that people are getting. I highly doubt it. If you're going to be in a 400% with a Freyna, you're probably still going to see some lag, but we'll move on to the second one. So fixed an issue where the champion monster attribute and reward information were not updated upon selecting the 400% score multiplier in the infiltration operation hard entry UI. Guessing this is just whenever you're going in and selecting it, there's more modifiers that they weren't 100% updating. Fixed an issue where the right HUD information would display a fixed max score of 50,000. So more small changes to the like HUD in the 400%ers. Now this one's kind of big. So ETA-0 added a select all option that allows you to select all blueprints that you own more than one of when selling blueprints to ETA-0. So it's just like the module dismantling system. We can now not have to worry about dismantling our extra blueprints or the ones that we want to keep one of whenever we're selling blueprints, which is really nice. You can no longer sell CC blueprints and energy activator blueprints to ETA-0, which is kind of crazy that you could in the first place. I didn't even know that. And then, okay, so this one's good too. So when selling blueprints to ETA-0, you can now only select blueprints up to the limit of rewards you can hold. So instead of it saying like 4,000 out of 600 vouchers, you're only going to be able to sell up to 600 out of 600 so that you don't oversell. And that's what kind of happened to people, I think. But anyway, ETA-0 now continues to display the name of items that have been sold out. This is interesting. I mean, I just like a visual thing, I guess, but nothing big. Okay, so invasion. Fix an issue where the mission marker would display at the previous location on restart after dying in the final battle of a few of the dungeons. So chapel. And then fix an issue where you could only join allies near the entrance of Final Commander Monster Battle area of Vespers, the Shelter, Quarantine Zone, and Echo Swamp, the Chapel. This is another small one, not a really big one. Fixed an issue where the UI did not display normally on the start screen when starting an invasion mission. Another small little bug fix. Fixed an issue where the outgoing damage increase per bomb of the Creative Explosion skill did not reflect correctly when using ESIEMO's Creative Explosion skill. So guys, if this is true, that's like 80% increased damage, multiplicative, by the way, to the ESIEMO bombs, because his second ability stacks 2 extra times when you're using Creative Explosion. So if that wasn't working properly, that means he's just going to get a buff. So I am very interested to try ESIEMO tomorrow. We'll be live streaming. Don't forget, twitch.tv/Denny's with an extra S. Anyway, yeah, ESIEMO, very excited for ESIEMO. That's small but big. Okay, so UI user interface. Added a button to the bottom of the game menu to check the event banner in game. So this is for Freyna's shop, is my guess. People need to be able to see the event, and I'm guessing this is just what they're doing there. Selecting a paint to dye a head skin or hair now highlights the Descendant head, so it shows you where the paint is going to apply. And then we've got fixed an issue in the Forgotten Comms device. These are just beacons and stuff like that and missions out in the open world. And then we've got the extermination missions displayed by the extermination marker. Fix an issue where the additional monster is summoned by the monster's skill. Fix an issue where some text in the inventory list is sorted by Reactor was not displaying correctly. So again, a visual bug, a lot of visual fixes. And then miscellaneous. So these are the cool ones. So this is to do with the loot filter. Added a dismantle all tiers option to the exclude from junk filter. So added this to the settings and reactor and external components tab. So both reactors and external components can utilize this. And then selecting dismantle all tiers designates all reactors and external components you own as junk. However, enhanced reactors and external components with set effects need to be designated separately. So just be careful whenever you're going through your filter. Make sure you are aware of what you've got on and off in the filter, because this is just going to make it so it's easier to dismantle stuff sometimes accidentally if you keep it on. So just be careful. Cash shop bundles that include Descendant exclusive items now display the text, "This product includes an exclusive item," which again, they are going to be changing and going back on their changes to that. They're going to be making all the back items and spawns universal going forward. Made some changes. This is a huge one, guys. Made some changes to the chat banned word system. So we're going to see if we can say the word Greg's. We're going to see if we can say the word Greg's now. I wonder if we can say the word Greg's. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so this is the juice, the meat and potatoes. This is the most important stuff we're going to talk about next, guys. So this is the director's comments. This is for the what's to come, basically. So over the next week, the dev team will be conducting a final review. This whole first part goes over the PS5 Pro and QA stability, build stability, all that good stuff. Like basically, they're getting ready for the PS5 Pro launch, and it's going to be nicer quality. You're going to be able to up your graphics. The 1.1.6 update is scheduled to go live on Wednesday, October 30th, guys. This is the next big update. This is the next big update. So today I'll briefly comment on the upcoming 1.1.6 schedule. Okay, so this is huge. So first off, Special Operation Resource Defense. We're changing the waves and resource defense to 10 stages, dramatically reducing playtime so that all waves can be completed in about 15 minutes and can be cleared even quicker as your Descendant grows stronger. So they say in about 15 minutes, but it can be cleared even quicker as your Descendant grows stronger. Super, super exciting stuff. But let's keep going. Previously, players had to move to monster spawn areas to find them, but with these improvements, battles will be concentrated around defense objects. So that's very good too. We saw the screenshot last time. We've also increased the number of monster spawns per wave, allowing you to experience tense battles as you defend various resources against Vulgus Onslaught. So way more mobs. Again, we saw the screenshot from the last update. There's way more mobs. It's like a 400% infiltration almost. It's just they're not going to have the crazy buffs that the 400% mobs get. Okay, so this is really big. In addition to this, we will provide weapon proficiency as an additional reward while maintaining the existing reward system. The devs team's goal is to make resource defense the most efficient weapon proficiency farm. This is huge. This is super exciting. We're gonna have different reasons to do different activities, and that is just amazing. I'm super excited for that. Can't wait to see what they cook up with that. Very, very excited. But next, on to the second half of the meat and potatoes. We've got the meat first. Now we got the potatoes. Reactor implant system. Mentioned the addition of the Reactor implant system. So not much that we didn't already know here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The dev team has been working on the Reactor implant system to eliminate the inconvenience of having to farm new Reactor every time you switch to a new weapon. Now, one ultimate reactor can have up to 3 weapon optimization conditions. This allows you to change weapons during combat and still maintain your optimization conditions. Also, this is new information. The second and third optimization conditions can be changed at any time, giving you the freedom to apply the optimization conditions you want whenever your weapon changes. So whenever your weapon settings change. So what this means is the first one's probably going to be locked in, but the second and third ones, you can literally just find a reactor and then just transfer that mounting over to this whenever you want for the second and third one. So you can literally have a God roll reactor and there's no limit to how many times you can change it out, which is really good because if you get a better roll in the future, who knows, then you're going to be able to change it out, right? So that's good. Now the dev team is constantly reviewing your feedback on the reactor system. This is also big news, guys. Reactor farming, looking to bring you a more improved reactor system in the long term. So please stay tuned. This is probably the most important line of the entire update. They're not only going to add the reactor implant system, but they're looking into a more improved reactor system in the long term. They have heard the cries the wailing cries of all the reactor farmers. It's a full-time job, guys. Okay, anyway. Various quality of life improvements and ultimate weapon revamp in the works. Also really exciting. Weapon revamps. I immediately think of like weapons that are useless. I just am super excited that, you know, we might have a chance to use smithereens. We might have a chance to use, what are some other ones? I immediately thought of smithereens, but you know, you get the idea. Just really excited for some of those useless weapons to be usable. And then like Wave of Light and all the scout rifles and stuff like that, they feel just super useless. I know they just buff Wave of Light, but yeah. Okay, so on Thursday, October 24th, they'll be bringing out the primary account setup feature on their official website. If you play the first Descendant on multiple platforms and have linked your Nexon account, this will allow you to set up and change the primary account on the official website and play the game with the set primary account. So you can play whatever platform you want, I'm guessing, with the same account. We'll provide more details and another announcement on the 24th of October, Thursday. Then on Wednesday, October 30th, the much requested rename game account feature will become available, which will also be announced in a separate announcement. Very exciting stuff. The dev team is always listening to your feedback. We're giving you our all to make the first Descendant even more enjoyable to play. We sincerely appreciate your continued interest and valuable feedback, and we'll continue to make progress step by step to meet your expectations. So please look forward to it. So guys, stay tuned. We've got Copium. I'm really excited. I can't help but be excited. Obviously, this is like every time they come out with these notes and these patch, it's just really it gives me more and more hope each and every time they're just improving stuff. Obviously, this is nice improvements to go live today, but just amazing that in 2 weeks time we're literally gonna have all these changes and more. So yeah, if you liked the video, remember to like it, comment any feedback you got for me, subscribe if you feel that I've earned it, guys. Catch me on Twitch. We read this off live on Twitch. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, wherever you're at. But I'm out of here, guys. Peace out. Goodbye.